Welcome to Crunk Unfiltered.
Welcome to Crunk Unfiltered, where the opinions are loud, and if you're offended, I don't care. Today, I got Taylor. Most of y'all know him as Crimson or Remmer Jimmer Taylor. How about you introduce yourself and tell the people about you and how we met and all that?
What's going on, everybody? It's me. It's RJT, along here with the Crunkster. Everyone knows me as that friendly neighborhood Alabama Nation content creator. And
Whoa, time out. Friendly?
yeah, I'm not so friendly sometimes. But we met several moons ago, Crunk Man, did we not?
Yeah.
Fellow Alabama Nationer right here. You used to make videos for the Alabama Nation back in the day.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You was about what, 14 when you first met me, or
I was about
came
knee-high.
across my videos?
Yeah, I was about knee high to a grasshopper. And then years later, you resurfaced, and I said, "Wait a minute, who's this?" And I commented on there, "South of 10?" Question mark. You replied back, "Yep."
We've actually even got to meet a couple of times, going to Alabama ball games and a couple of Monday Night Raws, which was kind of interesting.
I can count them on more than 10 toes and 10 fingers.
But we can sit there and jaw all day about old times and how we met and what we've done. We uh we have an interesting topic for y'all today: UFOs, strange encounters, and what we have seen and stuff like that. You actually have a very interesting story. How about you go ahead and tell us about that?
All right. But for this, I am going to cut the light off just for the effect.
Well, you do look better in the dark.
That's the way most prefer it. But we're going to get this party started in the dark right here. Everybody grabbing your popcorn, hold on to your seat. Don't clench your butt cheeks, because I got something for you. And I cannot even talk about most of it, but I'm going to give you the most broken down, detailed version I can. No BS. I don't want to be rated the next day. And also, I did have somebody with me in which they did ask that I don't mention their name or who they were, so I respect that. So here we go. We're going out for a drive. I think we went out to get some late night coffee, and we decided to take a cruise. You could see the moon, very vivid, full moon that night, and we're going down this back road. We get out into the holler, backwoods, rural area, nothing really there. Well, we're coming down a hill at about a 35 mile per hour speed limit, when out of nowhere, the vehicle that we are traveling in is a 2022, 23, I can't remember. It's very new. So you can imagine all the electronics and stuff that are, built into this vehicle that we're driving. So it's smart technology. So everything just stopped. We're going, and I must back that up because something did happen before that. You could feel a light shine over you. You can see a light shine over you. And you can feel the heat, the immense heat, just warm your body up. It wasn't like it burned, but almost. And then the power just started coming on and off, just intermission, just having a hard time, and then lights come on and off, and the car just stopped. All electrical stuff, my phone, everything, it was dead. Shut off. Yeah. And even my Apple Watch, no power. And we're looking at each other, we're like, and I'll keep it clean, what the heck was that? So this light leapfrogs over us slowly, and then it lands in a nearby, I would call as a tree line, and the lights are emitting very strong, vivid amount. I mean, we're talking flashes of yellow and orange and blue hues, and then everything just stops. And then the car makes this weird noise. I don't know what it was. It's like, you ever seen a movie or anything where an EMP where the electronics just cook and come back, and then it's like, what? So the light starts to come up out of the trees and it lifts off, and we're watching as it just goes up, 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 and then it pauses, and then it blips and it's gone. One blink, gone. You don't even see it move from point A to B. You just see.
So what are you saying? It was there 1 minute and gone, kind of like it teleported.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my heart was racing, and I felt something talk to me, and the person sitting next to me felt it too. It was a feeling. It was almost like you could just, it's like someone said it in your ear. But we both heard it. We are with you. And that's it. And Crunk, man, I'm not going to say I haven't been right since that, but my perception on reality is more open to possibilities such as UFOs, UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
I too have seen some stuff. Actually, on 2 occasions. Once I was a kid, and I was outside, and it was broad daylight, and I saw what looked like a helium balloon. All right, and I actually thought that's what it was, because it looked just like a helium balloon that someone had let go, and it was just floating off in the air. Then it was gone. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, well, it popped. Didn't think nothing else about it. Then later, I'm watching TV, and they had like a UFO sighting type show, and the very thing I saw, other people had seen it too, and it done the exact same thing that it did when I seen it. It was there 1 minute and gone. Another time, I was outside on my front porch, and I was on the phone, and I looked out toward Fayette, Alabama, and I see this orange glowing orb light just floating, just coming my direction. Okay, I'm on the phone, and I go, I'm not going to say their name, so-and-so, I'm seeing a UFO, and it's coming my way right now. He goes, well, tell me all about it if you get sucked up in there, if they beam you up. I'm like, don't worry. This phone takes pictures. I'm going to take some pictures. Well, it's making its way. and it's not making a sound, making its way, and it just slowly turns, and it goes back the other way. I mean, it was weird, but I mean, again, no sound, nothing, and it just came and went.
And that's isn't it crazy uh, to think that we're not alone? I mean, and I'm not surprised that that is revealing itself more and more with everybody having phones and everybody can record their own experiences at any moment in life now.
No, it's not weird to think that we're alone. I mean, we got a creator above that created the heavens and the earth. Who's to say that he didn't go, you know what? Bam! There you go.
These dudes are going to help you out. And I have a point to make about that. We have seen these same phenomenons interact and interfere with military nuclear testing. We have seen these UAPs, UFOs actually catch up to a nuclear missile or ballistic, hypersonic warheads, whether they are just test or not. They go after them because they don't. I mean, I don't know what but they see those, and there's videos of those UAPs, UFOs actually catching up with the missile, shooting a laser down at it, dissecting the missile and breaking it down. So, and when I think of that and I see that, are they trying to just keep us from blowing each other up? And sometimes I think maybe they're here they're like guardians, they're like angels. Maybe they're keeping us from getting.
You might be have a point there. I mean, they might be. I mean, because we have no clear vision of what these people look like, or these beings look like that's doing that. They very well could be supernatural beings from above that's doing this. You never know.
You never know. Apparently, and I don't, everyone's going to have their own opinion, but it's coming out. Some are saying there's 4 different kinds of races. And if I'm thinking, well, if we're just now discovering there's 4 different kinds of races, then, alien races, then I'm pretty sure there's got to be more.
Yeah.
Michio Otaku, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I would like to present something here about one of my favorite theoretical physicists. He is actually not so, I guess, what's the word? He's not too sold on this whole alien thing. Let's see what he has to say. We're going to pull this up here. We're going to share it so you can see it.
Bear with us. We're having slight technical difficulties. We'll get it straightened out here shortly.
Yeah. And I'll present that to you so you can watch that in real time here. And we're going to play that.
A whistleblower says one of the missing scientists was in charge of a classified program related to UFOs. Now, we don't know what's going on, but the government's lied to us for decades about pretty much everything. JFK, lab leak, Epstein, Hunter's laptop, the Russia hoax. And when we ask questions, they call us conspiracy theorists. But just like COVID, we might be right. Dr. Michio Kaku is a theoretical physicist. Doctor, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about this UFO release?
I would put it at a 10 because we're at a turning point. For decades, we had to rely upon eyewitness accounts of housewives, truck drivers. People would snicker and laugh at them. Now we're talking about huge files that are top secret that for the first time in modern history are being given to the American public. So I'd like to congratulate President Trump for having the nerve to go against recommendations by the FBI and the CIA to release these files so that independent researchers, scientists can go over them and we can make up our own minds rather than having the CIA make up our minds.
And the CIA apparently is still fighting the full release. When you hear or see about a UFO that goes like that, up, down, left, right, at 90-degree angles so fast you can't even believe it, what does that tell you?
It tells me that the laws of centrifugal force should crush the bones of the people inside the flying saucer. So either there's basically an automated flying saucer, so there are no bones to crack as the thing goes zigzagging left and right, or it represents a very high level of intelligence to create something like that. So in other words, we humans cannot get into a spaceship that goes zigzagging like that. Only aliens can, but even their bones would break. So it must be a very high level of automated computer technology.
And you're hearing these eyewitness reports from military officials, intelligence officials, 3.5 feet, 4.5 feet, small in stature. They can walk. Why does this seem to be the common description of alien life?
Well, we don't know until we have actual samples of this. That is, close encounters of the second kind. Not just visual hearsay, but real, authentic pound of flesh, the bodies, the wreckage of the flying saucers. That's close encounters of the second kind. That's what we need. And hopefully in these documents, we're going to find some evidence of that. Recovered aircraft of alien technology, the bodies, what have you. Hopefully in this mountain of declassified documents will be more than just, I saw something last night, dear. Maybe it's, hey, we have the body. We can do autopsies. We can look at the reverse engineer, the engine. That would be the turning point. And I hope that these files make that possible for the first time in history.
There's reluctance.
Look, and if you want to find this video, you can search it up yourself. But as you see there, Michio Kotaku is saying, give me a pound of flesh. I want to test it, and then we'll go from there.
You know, he brought up hearing stories from truck drivers and, you know, and other people. I actually do have a story that came from a truck driver. She told me I could tell this story on here. So check this out. She was driving out west somewhere one night, and she was driving, and it was pitch dark. It was dead night. And something came over her truck and illuminated it to where everything around the truck and the truck itself looked like daylight. And just as quick, I mean, it was there and gone. Now it just lit up her and the area around her. She got on the CB radio and asked, did anybody else see that? Came back, I saw that. What was that? I don't know. But he was further enough back to where he was in the dark, but he was able to see the light in front of him. Another time, a couple of people that I know, they was getting ready to go to work one morning. It was still night out, and they heard this loud humming. They looked up, and they couldn't see it, but they could see stars disappearing because it was just a clear night, and reappearing as it was going, just levitating from one point to the other.
Yeah.
For years, these people did not tell a soul, for obvious reasons, until they seen the same thing on the UFO sighting show. And when they saw that, and people saying that this is what they saw, they looked at each other and like, that's exactly what I saw. You know, I mean, it's interesting to look into. It's interesting to talk about, you know, Area 51 and all that. It's, you know, it's fun. I enjoy talking this stuff, but the evidence is stacking up that they could be something really out there. And I mean, we just seen videos. We retold our stories here. I mean, the conspiracy theorists is beginning to look like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's less conspiracy, more reality.
Yeah.
So we're being called reality theorists. I think we're just realists.
I do have a suggestion. If the extraterrestrial is watching this video and watching us, and if you really want to help your case, don't abduct your common everyday white trash rednecks. Abduct somebody intelligent so they can come back and and back our stories up.
Yeah, quit stealing our cows.
Because when you get Cletus or Bubba J, and they talk like this right here, that's not helping our case any.
Nope.
You got anything else you want to say?
I think that's pretty much it, Crunk man. Aliens are real. What a time to be alive.
All right, well, I reckon that's going to just about wrap it up for this episode. I hope you have a good one. Crunk Man, signing out.
Peace.